Hi guys, this is Tech Monster, and I'm just gonna go a little into iOS 5. I'm only be able to really show pictures because I don't have it on my iPod. I don't have like the beta version of it, so it's just gonna be kind of pictures and kind of talking about it and my thoughts about it. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is Notification Center. Let's zoom in just a bit. Okay, so the new Notification Center, I think is a lot better. Instead of having your notifications pop up right when you're in the middle of playing that game, it comes up at the top of the screen, and then you can swipe down to look at all your notifications that you have, with reminders of the calendar, the mail, messages, all stuff like that. By sweeping down, where's my mouse? By sweeping down, it's just like the Android phones. So I'm glad that Apple and the iOS devices finally brought this in, because I like it. Like, I personally, just hearing about it, I like it a lot better than having to have it click up in the middle of what you're doing. Also, you have the weather, and you could be able to slide back and forth. It'll show like the weather there, and then the weather. You'll be able to do the daily forecast, the 7-day forecast, all that stuff by sweeping back and forth. So that's really good. It'll also be on the lock screen. So when you do it here, you have, like, when it's on lock screen, you have all your notifications there, and just instead of just showing one, so you can see and you can click on which one you want to look at first. You'll also be able to swipe to listen to the voicemail. And then here is just how it'll look at the top of the screen here on the iPad and here on the iPhone 4, or any of the iPhones really. Here is iMessage. Here, let's zoom out a little bit. Here you'll be able to send messages through your iOS devices, your iPad, your iPod, and your iPhone. This is really good because, so if you are mostly sending through text messages through iOS devices, it's like on your iPhone, you mostly send it to other iPhones, really. What you can do is be able to maybe downgrade your, like, the way you have your messages sent, because this won't charge you. It's free, which is good. And so you basically can, like, downgrade it. So if you only have a certain amount of texts in, like, a certain month, or if you don't, or something like that, you'll basically be able to have it and just use this. The only thing though, oh, actually, never mind. The good thing is you either can use Wi-Fi or your 3G, as it says right here, Wi-Fi or 3G. So I think it's good. You also can send pictures, send photos, videos, contacts, or locations of where you're at, so your friends can track you down. So I think that's good that they have that. Okay, newsstand. Oops. Newsstand. So newsstand, it basically takes your subscriptions to magazines or newspapers, and basically you'll be able to read it on your iDevice, on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod 3G or later, which is really good. The only thing, I don't think I would use this. I might use it, but mostly I like to have it actually in my hand, you know, the actual physical book, or the actual newspaper, or the actual, you know, magazine. But the thing I do like about this is, like, I miss issues sometimes, you know, issues of Time magazine, because I like to read Time. But this, you won't miss that, like, you won't miss that issue, which is good, you know. You could shop for subscriptions too, which is cool. You can just shop, and then you have like that year subscription or 2-year, or however much it is. Or you can just search for that single magazine. Here you have reminders. It's like the new to-do list, really. Uh, Basically, you can have set on the calendar. You can be like going to the store. You can have your like what you're gonna get, and you can check it off too as you do it. It's a little more in notes. Yeah, you can do that in notes, but this is just like a little extra to how you have in the notes. So yeah, location reminder you also could do with like, you can do it like at location, say Walmart or whatever, that you need to pick up bread, milk, eggs, I don't know, something like that, and also come up in your notifications or your alerts. Here is Twitter. Twitter, that it will be now actually in your iOS device. Honestly, I don't really care about the Twitter, because I don't use Twitter. I'm not one of those people that need to tweet something every 20 minutes, but it's good for those people that actually are. You could tweet a photo. So here, this looks out of some kind of concert. Yeah. And then app interrogation, so you actually can, put more tweet from Safari, tweet from YouTube, or tweet from Maps, which is good, for those people. Here's the camera. This I'm actually really happy about. Because now you actually be able to use the volume up button as to take a picture, as it's showing here in this picture here. Which is good because, okay, like say for example my mom, I'm like, Mom, take a picture of this. Showing, say, press that button there, but then she instead presses this button and it closes out of the picture, which is, it's kind of funny because, new age versus like the old age, not really knowing that much, I guess, but I think it's cool that I think they should have had that from the beginning, really, is having that as the picture button. You also can now have it access right from the lock screen, so you can just open the app camera with one tap, which instead of sliding this, putting your password if you have one, sliding, scrolling over, trying to find where you put your app, your photo picture, your photo app, so that's really good. The only thing I'm just questioning about it is when you click on the camera button, when you go into the camera, will it be like right when you close out of it, will it lock automatically, or will it go or will you be able to go through your all your messages and like all that kind of stuff? Because, okay, say I let my friend use my phone, okay? They're being sneaky and they want to try to like look through my stuff, my pictures, my messages, not that there'd be anything on it, but just saying. And they click on that and then they don't even use the camera and they exit out of it. Will it go back to like the lock screen, or will it be being able to like go through all the home pages and all that kind of stuff? That is just one thing I have of one question. Here you'll be able to zoom, autofocus and auto exposure, pinch to zoom, which is good. Here they have the photos, which you'll be able to edit the photos, not really heavy editing, just light editing. Be able to remove red eye, auto enhance, edit and crop, which is good if you have a lot of something you don't want to be in that picture. Safari, which is really good. Safari, you can now save an article that you were reading, and you can save it into your reading list or anything like that. Tab browsing, move between sites using taps on the iPad, tap read to read articles, clutter. So you can basically you can open something and have, instead of it going straight to that page, you can have it running in the background so you can still look at that page you were first reading about. PC free. So PC free, download your iOS software updates directly on your device. So you can do it straight to your device. They're also making it now, when you open your iPad, instead of having to plug it into the computer to first use it, you can set it up, or your iPhone or your iPod, setting it up right there. So you don't have to like use your phone or your computer when you get it, because some people, I don't know why you would get it though. some people don't have a computer, but they have an iPhone or they have an iPad. You know, to me, like, you kind of need those, you know, to back up your iPod or iPad or iPhone. So yeah. Mail and calendar. The mail, you can flag important stuff if you think something's important. Your calendar, you can save it with iCloud, or iCloud lets your, not save it with iCloud, but let your share your calendars with friends and family and keep your events in sync on all your devices. Game Center, Wi-Fi sync, so you can, you know, so you can sync your thing without it even really being connected to your computer. Game Center, iOS, the world's most popular gaming platform. With iOS 5, you can get your game space on with even more Game Center features. Post a profile picture, meet your match with your friend, recommendations based on the games you played and the players you already know. Discover new games without leaving Game Center, and sizing up an opponent on a spot with new overall achievement scores, which is good. I don't really use Game Center, or what was that other thing that they had before? I can't remember what the other thing was called. But now they have multitasking gestures for the iPad. So now you can sweep back and forth through all your things that you have open, and instead of double clicking that home button and then scrolling over, and it also makes it easier to do it. And then once there's nothing else, it does like a kind of wobbly thing. AirPlay mirroring for iPad 2. I think this is good because say you want to watch a movie and you know you don't want to have everyone huddled around your iPad. You can have it AirPlay so you can watch it on your big screen TV, which is really good. Accessibility, you know, all that stuff. It's compatible with iPhone 3GS, iPhone 4, iPod Touch 3rd generation, iPod Touch 4th generation, iPad, and iPad 2. So yeah, that is just my little thing about the iOS 5 features that go further. So if you want to read more up on this, you can go on to apple.com/iOS/iOS5/features.html. But you'll be able to find it easy. You'll also be able to watch the video on it, and you probably can find a lot more other videos on the YouTube. On the YouTube. So yeah, there's also other things that I didn't mention. So yeah. So thank you for watching. This is Tech Monster, and thank you for watching. Comment, like the video with the big old thumbs up, and subscribe. Yep, thank you for watching.